gonna be one of those mornings. Hey everyone, welcome back to Boston Auto Vlog. Seeing as though that it snowed today, I figured it would be a great time to discuss 3 reasons why I hate the winter being an automotive YouTuber. Reason number 1 is trying to do reviews in this weather. Now honestly, I think the snow actually makes the car a lot better to do a review in, and I would actually love to do a review in the winter. However, it's how cold it is. Right now it's 25 degrees with a wind chill of about 12. I usually spend about an hour, hour and a half outside doing reviews, so I literally have to wear 3 or 4 layers to stay warm. So it's not really conducive. However, I do like the idea of doing a review when it snows like this, maybe like 2-3 inches of snow, because I think the car really pops, especially if I did say like a Land Rover or a Subaru or even a Volvo. I think it would work really, really well. One thing I have learned though living in New England is that we don't get a lot of snow like this where it's just 2 to 3 inches. This would work really, really well, and it's actually unfortunate that I didn't try getting a review on a day like today, because an SUV or even like it's just a regular car, this would look so much better. And now I'm kind of thinking that maybe this isn't really an issue, and one of the things I don't like about the winter. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea of doing a review in weather like this, if I could find an empty lot where it just hasn't been plowed or anything like that. But unfortunately, I do live in Boston, and we get a lot of major snowstorms, so it's not like this all the time. Reason number 2 is loss of momentum. It never fails. Whenever I do a review, or I do a vlog, or I go out with friends to dealerships to check out some of the new cars they have, it will inevitably be extremely cold the next day, or it will snow the next day. And it's not just one day either. It will be a period of 2, 3, 4, 5 days where it's extremely cold, where you can't go out to do a video at all. I mean, when it's 5 degrees out, there's just no way you can do reviews. It's just not possible. It's not even safe. As a content creator, you go out and do a review that day, or you go out with friends and you're like, man, I really want to do this tomorrow. I want to do this the next day. And then you look at the weather, it's like, I can't do this. For the month of February, what my goal is to be more consistent with content. I want to start working on a schedule for March and April, because once the car season begins, I'll just post whenever, especially for cars and coffee events and stuff like that. So I just want to be consistent for the month of February. I think I only posted like 4 or 5 videos in January, and that's way below what I want to do. And the reason number 3 is that I'm not able to be as spontaneous or random in the winter as I can be in the spring and summer. The winter is where scheduling is so important, but unfortunately, because where we live, from one day to the next, the weather changes dramatically. Like even for today, we weren't really supposed to get 2 to 3 inches of snow. One of the major issues is that the cars need to be prepped for these reviews. So they have to be cleaned, and if they're not cleaned, the car does not show well, and it would reflect really bad on the dealership that I'd be going to. Branching out and doing reviews was the best thing for me in a number of ways. Not only is it great that I can do content during the winter, but now I'm forced to really be more outgoing. I may seem like a very outgoing person on camera, but in all honesty, I'm an introvert. I don't like going out to new locations, especially like dealerships I've never worked with, and like trying to set up reviews. I'm not good with that. It's really forced me to be a lot more outgoing and change my whole personality. Now, with that being said, the 3 reasons why I hate the winter is because with that momentum, I'm ready to go to the next dealership. I want to do this, I want to do that. And then, the next day it's, 20 degrees with a wind chill of like 5, and you're like, oh, I can't go out doing this. But, you just have to take it one day at a time. Now, for most YouTubers, I think a lot of them do get discouraged during the winter, because even if they have a car that's their centerpiece for their content, they don't want to go out in 20-degree weather. They don't want to go out in the snow unless they want to do like donuts in an empty parking lot. So that's been one of the things I think that's hard for YouTubers in the automotive world in the Northeast and northern regions of the United States. Now, with that being said, is that I've been blessed with the opportunity to work with dealerships. So I don't have this time to be, feeling negative or down about the weather being bad. I had to go out and do car reviews. So I guess you could say at the end of this video is that it's not really 3 things I hate about the winter, but more along the lines of 3 inconveniences that come along with winter weather. Knowing what I know now, I think next year I'm going to treat the winter a lot differently. I'm gonna have a different mindset towards that, and different types of content styles. I think it can work. I can make it work as long as there's not dangerously cold weather where you could get frostbites within 30 minutes of being outside. Having created content throughout the entire year, I know it's required of me to get a lot better content moving forward. So for me, I think that whether it's taking a car out on a review in weather like this, because I think it'd be really good, it'd be a great addition to the review and really show the car during the winter months. But I know that it's me just really going out and creating content and having those opportunities present themselves if I stick to this. I'm a big believer in hard work paying off. So I know that if I want to have bigger opportunities where the winter isn't much of an issue anymore, where, you know, maybe I can take the cars out, I can do a test drive, stuff like that, I know it's all through being earned, through the hard work that I put in, continuously making content and proving that I'm really serious with this. I think that's the major thing, whether it's reviews, whether it's working with companies, whether it's doing anything in your life, it's just really sticking to it and showing that you're serious. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Follow me on Instagram at Boston Auto Blog and on Facebook at Boston Auto Blog. So guys, thank you so much again, and I'll see you guys next time.